What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Farming Sim. I'm joined by David.
Hey everyone! Now, if you watched the last episode, you'll know I had a little bit of a one-on-one with you both because I've remodeled the farmyard just a little bit.
Well, it wasn't that I was about to say. Well, you'll notice I'm not looking, and I'm looking out towards a bridge. David's not in his usual place. My question is I wonder where he's put the power wash.
You,
Right.
we're gonna have a look round. I
And we've
haven't
got
moved the
work to do.
silo
Well,
for a
and
couple of reasons. There was a lot of shit in it I didn't want to have to move, and it's alright over there anyway.
where's the trailers?
We'll find them all. Don't worry.
Okay.
Got a little bit of a driveway here. You see, next to the house.
Who put the
Come
trailer
round
for
here.
us? Who put the road sign for a trailer?
The road sign wasn't there when I put the trailer there. Luckily, in multiplayer, the trailers aren't physical, are
No,
they?
I
So,
know. Right.
so immediately going to our new farmyard.
So you put a wall here.
Yeah, I did that just to annoy you. There is an entrance at the other side, but I don't want you cutting that corner.
You've put bale storages.
Yep.
Do we not have three?
Yeah, but we have this one is it's supposed to say grass, but the game's friggin' profanity filter got me.
Just say grass.
No, my it says GRA and sign S.
That's a bit strange then, because I'm seeing grass, silage, and hay.
Grass says no, but I mean the actual name. It says bales.
Oh yeah, no, on the bales it says GRA and sign S.
Yeah, but it says but for some reason I can't put the word grass in because obviously the word ass is profanity filtered.
But why can they have grass?
I guess we can never have a farm in Scunthorpe. That's all I'm saying.
See, that's weird, because why is it
Oh,
not
don't I?
picked up on the bottom?
It's because that's their writing, not mine. I learned the hard way. I've realised now for all these years why they refer to it as petrol tanks in this game. Because when you put diesel, it blanks it out because the word dies in the middle of it. Anyway, so...
But there's
Hey,
diesel in the
Si.
game.
Yeah, I know. So anyway,
Useless.
hey, because this will take like 500 bales.
Yeah.
So we don't need that many of those three items. So
Total capacity
that's
550, actually.
Yeah. And this one's got straw in it.
I've got to say these are new, because these weren't...
I think these are a mod I found.
Yeah, because this is only a 250 for some reason.
Yeah, this is a slightly smaller one. I just put small. Number one, it was... Well, this is our entrance.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and wide, get big trailers in.
As long as we can get... By the
I've
way,
done the
I'm
autodive courses.
going to be spending money.
Yeah, fair enough. The money's where it was before we started.
Yeah, but there's something I've seen recently. Not going to say what yet.
So as you come around here, we've got a bunker silo.
Yep. And we've got the big dude. We've got the...
Light baling equipment in here. Tractors are in this one behind you. Over here.
Yep.
That's where the tractors are. Then we got in here, and
Hang
here's the
on.
trailers. You're still looking in there.
Oh, he's in there.
Trailers are in here.
Is that all we got for trailers?
You don't have that many.
No.
A few other implements. I might as well, the seeders over there. Might as well go this way. The seeders are in this one here.
Right. Good.
That's just field 4, which I've reprofiled slightly.
I guess.
I do need to fix field 3. I accidentally deleted part of it, but I'm not going to fix it till after we've harvested it.
Mm-hmm.
Harvesters. I've got harvesting here because it's drive-through. Because with those header trailers on.
Yep.
And then lastly, over here we've got the chickens first. So these are much higher capacity,
Which
like
is,
this one, for example. 2,221 chickens we can have in here. I know the gates appear open, that seems to be a bug. Because these extended openings actually give you gates, but if you go near it, it sort of freaks out a little bit.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to open and close those. But I don't know if it's just a multiplayer thing that it doesn't like it. Next up is our sheeps. Well, sheeps, and also we've only put goats in here because this is now good for 2,033 animals.
Well, we didn't have sheep to begin with. We only had goats.
I thought we had sheep.
No, we only had goats.
I've read the wrong way around then, but we have the number of sheep. I made my notes wrong then. So we need to buy some goats. That's no biggie. And then last but not least,
Have we not got goats?
no, and I thought we had sheep. No, my mistake.
Hang on, because that's...
No, yeah, there should be some goats in there, actually. I'm sure I did put some goats in here.
That's a goat. I'm stood in front of a fecking goat.
Oh, on my screen, the animal's not there.
Ah.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
seeing
goat here on
goats.
my screen. Yes, sorry, yeah. I think I bought 20 of each type of
Alright,
sheep
okay.
and then about 15 goats. I'm forgetting what I did now.
And then...
I've paused back to the number of animals we had before, anyway.
Yeah, and then we have the water buffaloes.
Cows. Water buffaloes, but room as well to put cows in.
Well, we do... We are going to need cows.
We need regular cows, so this will take 1,032 animals.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I might as well show you, I did end up moving them out of the way to give us more room.
Which way have you gone?
Towards the road.
Alright.
Up the road up here.
I'm seeing one issue. Don't know if you saw
that?
it. Look at
Pile of bale.
No, look at the mushroom.
What about it? Oh, yeah, okay, I can fix that.
I just wondered if, you know.
I hadn't noticed that up. But basically, just to give us a bit more room, I moved the...
greenhouses and the mushrooms up here.
If you go up to them, I realised they're named after... Cause if you go into the build menu, you can actually name the buildings. So I've put the name as to what they're growing, just try and keep us...
Strawberries, spring onions and chili peppers and stuff, and apple cabbages. Right, so...
I'm going to lose a little bit of money here, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you've redone... I think you've redone this field slightly. Because I thought we could always get to... We could drive... Yeah, we used to be able to drive straight, yeah?
No, we didn't. The field was over. If anything, I made the field slightly smaller. Because I've sort of planned. You can actually see what... If you go into the building, to the map, you can see what I've done. Because I use the plough. The field used to jut out and then come back in round the farmyard.
Oh, yeah, I've seen where you...
Doesn't anymore. I've just flattened the edge of it off.
And I see where you messed up on 3 as well.
Yeah, once we've harvested 3, I will rip that bit back.
Yeah.
But that's our new farmyard. I'm hoping it's a bit nicer laid out. There is auto-drive courses to every major point. And I did the auto-drive courses with that massive cedar. So in theory, this should be good for even bigger vehicles.
Do I get that back up?
How do you get what back up?
Oh, that's why. It's because I wasn't in a vehicle. It's fine. I thought...
What, you lost?
I thought I'd lost the auto-drive course, I'm sorry.
I also named them all, so if you go into the auto-drive, you'll see there's a section now called GTUK Farms.
Yeah, I know. I noticed.
The other thing I've done, the last thing I did today, I've put auto-drive points right by the 2 flooding things for rice paddies.
So...
They're not connected to a course, it's just for us to teleport to.
Yeah.
So we can quickly... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than that, welcome to your new farm.
So what have you got? What's on the back of the lizard?
Poplar seeds, they've been there for ages.
No, they weren't.
Oh, they were in one of the barns. Yeah, they were in one of the barns, so I ended up auto-loading them onto this together.
Right,
Because I had to clear everything, I had to clear all the vehicles off that land.
Yeah, I know.
Before I could start.
Right, so...
So you're going to spend a bit of money, you said. There's a lot of fields ready to replant and shit. That's going to be sort of my main...
Yeah, I'm just bear with me, I'm just having a look at our...
As I say, the mod for the used vehicle section is working nicely. If you look in the used vehicle section, there is currently like 5 rows of things available.
That's interesting. Because
What's that?
it's not on my end.
Well, you not seen? Okay, that's weird. Hopefully it'll sync up at some stage.
Because I'm seeing used vehicle sale,
Hmm.
4 items.
I'm seeing like freaking 16.
Yeah, I'm only seeing 4.
And hopefully that'll sort it out. Anyway, so you told me before we started that you're planning to spend a lot of money.
I am. I'm just having a quick check on some equipment. That's too powerful.
I haven't sold any piece of equipment. I
No,
haven't changed anything.
I'm looking at.
So what do you think of my work on the yard then?
It's
It's a little bit more planned out than it was, isn't it? You got to give
well,
me that.
yeah, but it's not. Wasn't. I'm not saying anything negative here. It's like I remember when I asked you to do work on Silveron, or there was the work you did with Zalonka. You know what I mean? You always plan it well and execute as best as you can. But it looks good.
It's giving us a bit more room to work. It's giving us massive animal barns.
That's 200.
That to me was a big thing because those animal barns, like I say, we can hold more chickens now than we could.
Yeah.
But in a single barn. So at least we're only feeding 1 point. We only collect stuff from 1 point.
250. Problem is we've got high-powered shite.
Oh, you want to bring some of the new Mercedes stuff in?
Possibly.
We should say that, folks, by the way. We're recording this the day after the Mercedes DLC launched. The Mercedes Trucks DLC, as they're calling, which I take issue with because it's not just trucks.
No, it's not.
But I'm guessing they've dealt with Mercedes-Benz trucks to do this, is why they're calling it that.
Well, the interesting thing was, I guess you got my picture
I think so.
on Messenger the other day when I
Yeah,
showed
yeah.
you the Actress L. Was it the
Yeah.
Actress L?
Yeah, the fact that what the Pro cabin is in the game, I do as well, but what it is,
Yeah.
it's like a configuration option of the Actros.
Mm. But the Pro cabin
Now,
was in, and it's like, fuck.
yeah, I'm afraid it's. I will say, in the right paint job, as we discussed, I can't remember if it was in FS or if it was in Consim, to be honest.
Consum.
But with the right paint job, they don't look terrible.
No.
The companies who are adding a grille to them are doing the God's work.
Yeah.
You know, Keydwells, for instance, my wood houses have a giant W on the front.
Mm.
It actually really works. I guess in general, I'm not a fan of big blank panels.
I just don't understand why they went with the big blank panel.
Aerodynamics. What I will say is, though, it cures. I had a complaint with truck makers a few years ago where if you didn't buy the tallest cab, where the fuck were you supposed to sign right at the front of it?
Yeah.
You look at a Volvo, you look at a Scania. There was actually nowhere on the front of the cab you could like put your name.
No.
Unless you had a tall cab. So at least it's curing that issue, I suppose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It seemed to be a running theme with the truck makers for a while where there was no blank space on the front of a vehicle at all.
Mm.
Now there's an abundance of it.
Yeah.
But I must admit, I do prefer the look of the older Actros.
Yeah.
I don't know if well, I'm assuming we will see the Pro cabin in ETS at some point. I don't know when. But it's an SCS's usual thing. It might be a couple of years yet. No offense to SCS, but they're not the quickest at things like this.
Tell me about it. Which, you know, is really... weird that, you know, that they've like bothered.
It'll be Merkel. I bet Merkel will push for it, won't they?
Yeah. I apologise in advance.
You just have I had a massive sort of lag spike there.
Well, you will have done.
Yeah, you were purchasing. That makes sense.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the only thing that really annoys me, and it always has and still does annoy me about this game. Oh yeah, we need 1 and 2 needs ripping, doesn't it?
Does it? Does it? You can we can direct drill with the cedar. If needs be. That's actually just, I was going to start replanting on some of these fields.
Where are you anyways?
Just pulling up on field 2. Have you got the Heisenmar, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, sunflowers we've got.
Well, this one I'm going to use for the, what do you call it?
Watch out with that. It
What?
won't connect to most truck trailers. It will only connect to the trailer that came in the pack with it.
Really?
I know, I don't get that myself.
Well, if that's the case, it's going to get sorted.
But yeah, for some reason, I was watching Silly P's video on it. If you just try it, if you pull up, because you've got our semi-trailer there, it'll say tool is not compatible.
Yeah, but it's at the semi-trailers at the bloody logistics centre.
No, it's by the silo. It's our tippy trailer by the silo.
I wasn't about the tippy trailer, I was on about the thingy.
Yeah, the only one it'll connect to is the tipper trailer that came with it in the pack. Don't ask me why.
That's a big disadvantage.
I know.
If that's the case. Then what's the point in, you know, having it?
Like I say, it'll work with the with that one.
With what one?
There's a, I think it's a big chrome one that comes with it, that came with the pack. But yeah, if you pull up to any normal sort of semi-trailer, it'll just say tool not compatible. I'm having a weird, why am I suddenly not able to zoom in and out with the scroll wheel anymore?
Have you messed with something you shouldn't have done?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, tool is not compatible, even with the fucking, like, Arctic trailer. That's a limiting factor, and that's bad.
I'm hoping either that'll change or some modder will.
Because when you actually go into the Mercedes Trucks Pack DLC itself, you don't see the tipper trailer that it comes with. You see the draggers for the Tectum Atracel Tetrum RS21s. So you don't even see the dragger for... So which trailer is this one supposed to use then?
If you look at the Mercedes-Benz truck pack, in fact, no, it doesn't even come in that, does it?
No, doesn't
No,
show.
right then. Semi-trailers, the Chrome GX Agri-Line of 520.
Really, that's the only one.
Yeah. Just to do with.
That's odd, then. Right. Forget to go back to the shop. I'm sorry, but that's quite a limiting factor to players who use trucks. Okay, yeah, I get you. You've got all the other standard trucks there, but you know, this truck's not bad. But to be able to only use...
No, I agree with you. I agree. It seems a weird
decision. Because to be able to only use one type of truck... And the problem is... And this is what annoys me. They've allowed them to use the Mercedes-Benz license. Why don't they sound like a Mercedes truck?
I thought one of the things was it was supposed to sound quite...
Yeah, but as you know, a Mercedes truck sounds quite pissed off. This doesn't sound like a pissed off truck to me.
It's really annoying me, this camera thing right now.
That seems odd why you can't...
I can't zoom with the use the scroll wheel. Can you still do it? If you use the scroll wheel, that zooms you in. Yeah, it's not working for me. But neither's page up and down.
No, that's working for me.
No idea. I am quite zoomed in. It's making things quite annoying to use at times as well. But I'll run with it for now. If it gets really odd, I'll have to try and restart my game and see if that fixes it.
Well, have you tried? Can you move your camera with your mouse?
Yeah, the camera moves around.
Not with your mouse, with your the keyboard, and then zoom out. No,
I can't zoom out, but I can do up and down, left and right with it.
I've never noticed that.
What's that?
Up at the shop. Like it says, we accept cash here. There's a dude stood behind the desk, and then two people in there talking.
Yeah, but you can't actually get in there, can you?
No, and then there's another dude in behind the desk.
Yeah, the other NPCs stood around. They've always found to have always sort of done.
Yeah, I know, but it's just odd. Okay, back to the drawing board. I'd like to get some work done today, if possible.
Might change the habit of a lifetime.
Cheeky shit. Now...
Give me a second, I'm going to jump out and jump back in and see if it fixes my problem.
That's fun.
I'm not going to pause the recording because it'll still stay lined up.
Yep. That's interesting. Even the, like, with the Unimogs, you can't even, you couldn't even have a...
Couldn't even have a...
Well, you can have the agricultural frame, but you can't have a, like a you know what I mean. The...
From 3-point linkage, yeah, you can.
No. The... Oh, you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. You might not know what I mean, but I'm trying to get there. The fifth wheel. You can't
No,
have
you
fifth,
can. No, you
can't have
can't.
fifth wheels on them.
What's slightly more annoying, and Mr. Silly Pete picked up on this quite nicely actually, is they've added that something frame to call it, but they haven't done any attachments for it.
The agricultural frames.
But they've not done any attachments for it.
Yeah.
They've left it so modders can do. You think they've at least done one or two?
Well, that's the thing. I've already looked. I've already got one of the modded Mercs.
Yeah. Honestly, I haven't looked at anything like that, but I mean, I'm aware of them.
Well,
But
there was only one before the DLC was even launched.
Mm.
And it's just like, I don't agree with. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just, there's just something about. They've spent all this energy on this
It's working again.
this DLC, and
Who knows what broke then, but I'm glad it's fixed.
to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I didn't part with cash for this.
Well, technically you did.
Yeah.
You paid for the season pass.
Yeah, but that's different. Extra DLCs don't cost because we pay for the season pass.
No, it's I'm difficult because it's nice stuff, and what they've done well.
Yeah, it's a bit underwhelming.
That's what I say. Like I said, it knacks me that they've put that application frame on, but haven't made just a couple of little items to go on it, just to sort of show what it could do.
What are we better running? A 6x4 or a 4x2?
Personally, I would have got 6 before because we like to carry weight.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of that's just coming from England. I know that to our European colleagues, 6x4s, 4x2s, the norm in most of Europe.
Yeah.
We in England are the weirdos who allow 4 extra tons if you had an extra axle.
Yeah.
But I'm used to 6-wheel, especially in this kind of trade.
No.
And unless you had a very specific job, I would never really see about buying a 4-wheeler, because to me, why would you limit yourself from... I know it's only 4 ton, but it would feel odd to me to think, well, I can't do that because I can't quite carry enough. So I see you bought one of the MB tractors and you bought a tractor unit.
Yeah, it still disappoints me. It doesn't sound like a Merc.
Well, you got the 630 engine.
Just... honest to God, it doesn't... like, we can go... I know it sounds like we're shitting on the DLC here, but we can go...
As we've said before, we should stand here and say this a lot about this game. We're talking, we love this game a lot. This is why we're saying what we're saying, because we like the game. We spend a lot of time on it. That doesn't mean we think everything they do is perfect.
No. You know, we can go...
That's why Christian get accepted for the Cultivator program, because we're honest.
Yeah, but they were looking, to be honest, they were looking for more people who want to organise events and shit like that. At that point.
Yeah, true.
That wasn't the reason I didn't get accepted. There is still happening with the... There's still going to be another thing with the cultivator stuff, but they're more looking for people who... They want people to set events up, and it's like... Who can be fucking asked with it? We're trying to do it.
As well, as bad as it sounds, are we in the wrong part of the country? Would you get enough people together in this part of the country for anything like that?
No.
I know that sounds weird,
Yeah, but even on the application, I said,
if we were central, if we were like Birmingham, I think we'd stand a chance. But you're not going to drag farm sim players from the south coast all the way up to the Lake District. Somebody's going to say, "Oh yeah, well I come," but trust me, you won't get the numbers.
No.
Likewise, I would travel all the way down to Cornwall for one. That's just life.
And this is the thing, it's not bad mouthing anything, it's just the fact that even when I applied to be a cultivator, I said I wasn't interested in doing events because I was being realistic, and I put on me there wouldn't be enough.
And to be honest with you, you've got enough other things. We've both got enough other things going on in life.
Tell me about it. There wouldn't be enough people within like the area. We'd have to be setting up. You know, we'd have to probably set up. You know, you'd have to be looking Manchester. You'd have to be looking Birmingham.
Centre to the country.
Yeah, which is would be awkward for us to do.
So obviously, following on from previous weeks, we've got a few more mods, PC mods, and now we've gone fully PC. We've got the logistics centre to keep an eye on. I'm hoping we can sort of get good progress on the temple.
Well,
Shit, I think the sawmill's still empty, innit? Bugger, I'll have to deal with that soon.
Yeah, you didn't deal with it.
I'll go and deal with it in a minute.
I could deal with it if I had a chainsaw.
I got some trees over there I can cut down.
Yeah, and that's the thing. To me, all the trucks, apart from the electric, they sound the same within the game.
It's like all the horns sound the same. You get to see one of the two horns.
Yeah. And it doesn't define the vehicle. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't define anything. Temple won't need cement brick, will it?
Don't know, you'd have to go up and see what it wants. I know the bakery's low on materials. It's telling me that the bakery's down on eggs and butter, which we're just waiting for it to build anyway, so we can start producing cake.
Yeah.
Which now we have the chickens in their new house, we should be able to start
cranking out some more eggs.
It's going to take them a little while to... Because basically, disclosure here, I didn't take all the animals out into trailers, I just sold them and reborn new ones.
It's fine. I expected you to do.
I'm saying this for people watching. I didn't fancy having to get enough trailers to get 900 chickens out of the enclosure.
Yeah, planks long and wooden beams, but it's got enough for now.
Yeah, so it's just working its way through them.
Yeah. So if I go there, because that will bring me back here, and it's just that's just the thing that it's like interesting how they got Mercedes, wasn't it?
But it sounds like, I mean, this is where I don't know a lot about the structure. It's definitely the Mercedes Truck Corporation they spoke to.
Yeah, because of the...
Because they said themselves in a live stream, this isn't a caveat open license for Mercedes cars and stuff. Because, I mean, this would have been a great opportunity to bring in a Mercedes Sprinter, in my opinion.
Which?
As a van and a pickup. Especially with the upcoming Highland. A right-hand drive Sprinter pickup.
Well, the thing is that part of the trucks?
No, that's what I'm saying. If it had been an open for Mercedes... Because I'm not a big believer that you need hundreds of cars in the game. I know some people disagree. You do you.
Yeah.
I don't really see what the Skoda's had. The only thing the Skoda's had that's quite good for me, in my opinion, is roleplay purposes.
Yeah.
Which for the guys who do that, believe me, I mean, all of some of these role players, their dedication and abilities, what they can do with the game is stunning.
I mean, ideally, if If there's going to be one iconic vehicle in the game, especially with this map coming up,
Land Rover.
it would be a Landy.
Yeah, mate, if there was Defender 90 and 110 in this game, I guarantee you every single fucking farm I own would have 20 of the damn things. I love a Landy. I used to own one. In real life, I used to own one, so that tells you. You know. And trust me, you don't own a Land Rover unless you either want one or you need one. Nobody just accidentally owns a Land Rover. They're too much fucking work.
My uncle's got a Land Rover.
Yeah, I had a 110.
What does he have? I can't remember. He's got one of the older styles. Not.
Well, yeah. But so the point with is, we're getting a map based in Scotland. A Land Rover would have been such a perfect fit.
Yeah. I tell you what. I hope we're having Highland cows.
They are.
Good.
I can tell you now they've been added. And of course, if you're watching this, Chris will have a series on the new one. Link here. There may not be a link here, but it'll be on my channel somewhere. Go and find it, folks. It'll be worth a look.
I was going to say, I might not be able to do a card, but...
I was just doing that deliberately to annoy him, because he's now got to try and remember to go and do that. You know, if you look on the channel, I know Chris is going to be doing a series on the new Highland map.
You know, Twitch makes me laugh.
Aye.
Twitch makes me laugh, it really does. It recommends channels.
Yeah.
To you.
YouTube does it to an extent. I have to get really random YouTube.
Yes, but it's just recommending one of my own fucking VODs. It's just recommending one of my own VODs to myself. It's like...
Well, maybe if you should go back and have a look.
Yeah, we had to go plan B. So...
What was that?
You know, me and Tim kept banging on, oh, we're going to do Hydrogen here, we're going to do Hydrogen here, we're going to do this.
What went wrong?
It wouldn't fucking work, would it? It wouldn't allow us to connect.
It's weird.
Even though it had worked, but apparently, yeah, it just wasn't allowing us to connect. So it was like, well, shit. So we ended up doing Foundry last night as a quick plan B, and then went, yeah, no, we'll go to something else on Tuesday next week, because it's a logistics game and we just spent over a year in Satisfactory, so...
That's it. You were wanting a bit of a refresh away from that sort of thing, weren't you? I know that was a big thing for you both.
Yeah, and that's what Hydroneer was going to be, you know, a little bit of
a palate cleanser.
A refresh towards it, and it was something we kept banging on about, and just, I mean, it's probably more fooled us for not testing, but apparently it was working 2 days earlier, and then
you see now why I said about how we've got 2 save files on the server at the moment. This is why I do things like that, because computers like to fuck with you.
No, it wasn't. It was the actual game itself. Because they run it through Steam Remote Play, of all things, it... No,
but the point I'm trying to make is always have backups.
Tim had the original save file. All we needed to do was load into the save file to load into the DLC. It wasn't the save file corruption. It was Steam Remote Play function that wasn't working, allowing us to connect to each other. And yeah, Steam Remote Play isn't the greatest with... Me and Tim could never understand why Hydroneer made the decision to use...
I'm guessing it makes their side because they've not... I'm guessing that means they don't have to bake like online multiplayer into the game. The late Steam sort of handle it. Is the only thing I can think of. I might be wrong.
Well, there's multiplayer in the game. You can play locally, split screen, and
Yeah, but
like
local versus network multiplayer is something different.
If other games can do it, it's. Do you know?
I'm,
I know what
I'm
it.
not arguing.
Me and Tim know what it was. The multiplayer was a tacked on thing for Hydroneer. It was never hard coded in when the game was first
A bit
developed.
like it was in Eurotruck.
Yeah,
When we first got that script hook multiplayer mod.
yeah.
Yeah, if you, that's kind of what the car mechanic sim guys said, wasn't it? Because we've gone on about it. A lot of them about multiplayer for car mechanic.
Yeah.
The devs turned around and said the game's not built for it, and I won't say they're not capable, but they haven't got the resources to do it.
The problem is,
Which I actually respect them for just coming forward and saying that.
well, Hydroneer was a solo dev project, right?
Hmm.
And I'm sorry, he's a British guy. Don't get me wrong, Max. Nothing wrong with him. Ideally, I get what he'd set out with Hydroneer.
Hmm.
But I guess at the time he didn't realise if the game took off,
What he'd be left having to do,
the community would.
or what they'd expect of him.
Yeah. And multiplayer was an afterthought. Yes, they've delivered it, but they've not. It hasn't been executed well.
Maybe it's something that, I don't know, either in time or for the next game might improve.
Well, they are working on another title now, but there is going to be multiplayer in that, I believe, but it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, so they're learning from it, which is
yes, but the problem is they now have to go back and fix Hydroneer. They don't have to, but they'll piss the community off if they don't, because a lot of people play multiplayer.
Hmm.
They need to figure out whether it's a Steam remote issue, whether it's an issue with Steam, or whether whatever they've done when they did the last update, what's broken and where. Whereas, like, I can speak about Pack, post-apocalyptic cleaning kit, developed by Tim, and if you've watched our live streams or other videos, you'll know who Tim is. He developed Mercury Fallen.
What have you been?
You see, with Pack, he hard-coded multiplayer in.
And this is where I work with someone with zero game creation experience. When you're going at it from the word go with a particular goal in mind, it's got to be easier than trying to...
Yeah, tack it in.
Yeah. I can pull an example from my experience that it's going to be a weird sounding one, but back when my dad used to work in the quarries, obviously the majority of tipper wagons were built to be tippers.
Yeah.
You bought it brand new, you put it in. One lad got one and it had been destined to be, I think it was a brick wagon, but had been a cancelled order. And because it hadn't been set out for a tipper, the wheelbase was just slightly wrong. It had no end of problems. It was absolutely terrible because you were trying to make it do something it was never built to do.
Yeah.
And it was comical because it wasn't a lot. It was something like a foot longer than a standard one. But it was just in the wrong place. That meant it couldn't turn properly. It got stuck everywhere.
Yeah.
It was weird. You wouldn't think it'd make as big a difference as it did.
How about a few extra inches on the wheelbase?
It was weird. There was quite a bit of rear overhang as well, which tippers generally run next to no overhang.
Well, yeah, they don't.
This had a fair chunk hanging off the back, and it just made it absolutely awkward to use. It never lasted long. It was got rid of fairly fast because you struggled to keep drivers in it. So I was just freaking hating it. But if you try and the players, if you say from the word go, I want to do this.
Yeah.
You can do it from every step of the way. Whereas if you're only halfway through, let's start doing this. You're never going to be able to do it as well.
But it made me wonder why ETS2 had such.
Well, let's not forget that game was never.
Because it was never designed for multiplayer.
I mean, hey, it could be a combination of got lucky, whoever did. 'Cause don't forget, it started as a mod, didn't it? But maybe just, or you never know if multiplayer was kind of thought about in the game early.
Hmm.
I would also say maybe in a game like Euro Truck, you've not got as many. How to word this? It's not like football where you've got a lot of different things. You've not got as many moving parts.
Well, you've got traffic.
Yeah, that didn't. Don't forget, original multiplayer didn't have traffic.
No.
You think back to the original multiplayer, there wasn't any traffic.
No.
So that almost helps my point a little bit. If all the multiplayer was having to sort of figure out was, right, where's this truck in relation to this truck? Which you didn't always get right. I remember some of the early days, if you got caught in a bloody... That's why, still now on Truckers MP, certain zones are non-collision, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because to try and get the game to figure out, like, service points and all that. Well, you see what happens in Consim if two people go to the same place at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So you want me to check out the logistics centre?
No, I've been down there. I'm going up. Just coming back from the shop.
Oh, that's nice.
I've left the truck down there.
Fair enough, yeah.
Kind of need to put this tractor to some use now.
Well, if you I'll say if you want, there's 2 grass fields need mowing. Potentially we use the big M for that now, not the.
Yeah.
You could do the mowing and then bale using that.
True. Where are you at?
I've just finished seeding field 4. And I'm now going to seed field 8.
See, now I can't turn around and say I don't know whether this sounds like a Mercedes tractor. You know, I can't say.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that because I don't know if I've ever seen an MB track in this country.
We generally don't have them here.
So I can't recall if I've ever actually seen one.
No.
I think I saw one on a auction site a while ago. I think it was in Ireland. I get Facebook ads every now and then for this machinery auctions company. Because there's sometimes some interesting stuff on there. It's like, oh god, somebody hide my credit card quick. Trying to explain to Shell why there's a tractor on the drive. I tell you what, yeah, field 12 needs baling.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's straw on there. We'll probably put that straw. One of the mods I added was the mod to be able to lease production. So what I'm thinking is, if we see how much it is to lease the biogas plant.
Quite a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's like 2 million to buy it, so.
We're not that far off.
I know, but every time we get near, we manage to spend it.
Which field needs?
12. It's the big one at the bottom, nearest the town.
Didn't realise we owned 12.
Yeah, we've owned 12 for a while.
Have we?
Yeah. We own quite a lot these days.
But I don't remember. I don't think I've ever done any work on 12, have I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. Anyway.
I don't.
Yeah, I can see you over there.
I mean, interiors. Not bad.
No, I prefer the other colour scheme to them. They have like a grey and dark green.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a... Obviously, I think the mods into you can paint them any colour you want, but there's like two standard ones, and one's like it's like almost like a mint, not mint green, like a pale green and brown, which actually looks quite nice.
Yeah.
I do love this big cedar. I was noticed as well, thanks to that fertilizer mod you added, he's doing both stages of fertilization at once.
Yeah.
Which I'm not arguing with. Once that's baled and collected, that field can be replanted as well.
Yeah.
So it's important to me trying to keep these fields turning. I think we have a couple ready to harvest tomorrow. I'm wondering, I think both our rice paddies are going to be ready,
Yeah.
as well as our big field of sunflowers.
Quite a lot of them.
Yeah. Enough to keep us both busy, let's put it that way.
Damn it, I didn't reset the bell counter. What the fuck was it to reset the bell counter?
Alt X.
Alt-X.
It's a bug when I have stuff like that by heart, isn't it? How many bells has that one done in total?
About 387 bells.
Another one on my riverbed is just approaching 1,000. Same baler as I think I use the same one.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I only got, like...
Thanks, you got a lot less than I thought.
I got 16 bales off 1 and 2.
Yeah, which is a lot less than I actually thought you would, but it's one of those. Don't know why I did. Plus, you are doing like 240s, aren't you?
220s.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, leave it that, because if you do the bigger ones...
I've never touched it.
Yeah, if you do the bigger ones, the silage wrapper can't wrap them.
No, I've never...
I tend to leave it.
Yeah, I've never changed it. I've always left it at 220.
Yeah, fair enough. I always end up forgetting I accidentally on Riverbend. I don't know if it was actually after I'd finished the series or whether it was on it, but I went through an entire field of grass bales to wrap at 240, and then no wrapper will freaking take them. And I just give them to my sheep as grass bales.
Yeah.
Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to nip over to the cow barn, and I'm going to actually get us some cows.
Yeah.
It does mean we'll have 2 different types of milk in there. I'll have to sort of keep an eye on. And
Well, it'll get shifted to the dist anyways.
no, it won't,
Why?
because milk doesn't come out as pallets.
Well, neither did goat's milk.
Yes, goat's milk comes out as pallets
Oh, that's fine.
in churns. The goat's milk comes out on pallets in the little churns.
Yeah, we'll just buy a... Well, the milk will go... All the milk will go to the frigging thingy, and it will go to the dairy anyways.
Bear with me a second, I'm getting a phone call.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens anyways on that front. stupid thing. No, I'll probably cut some grass. Once I've done this.